Hey there. Just doing a quick review of this Stakol Costway fridge. Just going to give you a quick review of it and let you know how it worked for us on our 4-month road trip. What's up, guys?
Hey guys.
We are here doing a quick review of the
Stakol.
Yeah, so I don't know, the fridge itself says Stakol on it. We bought it on Amazon. It advertises a Costway. We've been on the Costway website and we've seen it on there. So we paid $350 for it. It was on Amazon for $370. We paid $350 because it was Amazon Prime deal.
We bought a 44 quarts big, which is 42 liters. Temperature wise, we can adjust it. It goes anywhere between -4 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to, I think we did like 64.
It's advertised as 50. I don't really know why they're advertising a high end.
But yeah, so advertised is 50, but we usually went around 39 to 42. It was fluctuating between 39 to 42 degrees Fahrenheit.
And so you can adjust it whatever temperature you want. We kept it at 39. It would drop to about 35, 36 degrees. And then it would work its way back up to as high as like 43 or 44 degrees before the motor would kick in and bring the temperature back down. I think it's just that the insulation is not quite as good as some of the other ones, like the Dometic fridge, but obviously the Dometic fridge is much more expensive, more than double the price. So really that's why we ended up with this fridge in the first place.
And we just wanted to make a review about it because we had some stuff we like about it and some stuff we didn't like about it, so we just wanted to share it with you. It was a perfect size for both of us, so perfect size for 2 people. We were cooking most of the time. If you want to have like a meat, salad, I don't know, cheese, some kind of dairy products, and we were able to still have a bowl of milk and a couple of drinks. And the size is pretty suitable. We were happy with that.
They make, I think, a 53 quart, and I mean, they make smaller ones as well. I think smaller would definitely be too small for what we were using it for. Obviously, if you go with a smaller one, it's nice because you save more space in your car. But this somehow happened to fit perfectly where we wanted it. If you've looked at our van tour, you will see exactly where it was in our van and how it fit, and it fit perfectly.
When it comes to noise, this fridge is a little bit noisy. You can definitely hear that when you sleep, as we were, like, our heads were right next to it. So you can hear that, but I wouldn't say it's that bothering. Like, you
get used to it really quickly.
Yeah, you get used to that sound. Processor stops, and then like in half an hour or whatever amount of time, it starts on again for like 10 minutes, and this is pretty much the whole night.
And it really just depends. Like if it's cool outside, it barely ever runs. The processor runs maybe 3 or 4 times in the night. Obviously, when it's warmer out, it has to work harder and work more often. So the other thing we'll talk about is how long it would generally stay on. So and obviously that's dependent on your battery. So we had a 100 amp hour battery, which I've done a video about how we've done our electric, and you can click on it here or here, wherever it is. But yeah, so we would generally get about 12 to 16 hours out of the battery, and this fridge would be the main draw. It draws about 3 or 4 amps per hour. Yeah, and so, I mean, we would definitely have to drive every day with our battery setup, but that worked fine for us, and we've explained that before. But for this fridge specifically, there's 3 options for battery protection. So there's high, medium, and low, and I can't really remember exactly what those settings were. So we kept it on high. And I believe what that meant is that if your battery got to 50%, it would turn the fridge off. So that would happen from time to time, and it wasn't a huge deal because we kind of understood when it would happen. So we would just pay attention and make sure to check around that 12 to 16 hour mark, and then we would drive again.
The biggest flaw of the fridge would be the error that would sometimes comes up, where like the battery would be full, because we would check the battery, of course, the first, and it would be just like error on the fridge, and so it would stop cooling down. Happened pretty consistently for a week, and then it stopped happening. We really don't know why or what was causing it.
We don't want to bash the fridge or the company itself. Like it could have just totally been our issue. It could have been a wire squeeze or just a bad connection from time to time, something like that. It was a bit frustrating because we couldn't figure it out, but then the problem just resolved itself. So I don't know if it would happen again or not. Just something to think about. I would say that the temperature fluctuation could be a flaw. If you have, you know, delicate meat, if you have chicken in there, you don't want it to be fluctuating that much. We never had anything spoiled the entire 4 months.
Yeah.
Were we 4 months?
Yeah, around 4
Yeah,
months.
like over 100 days. So, and yeah, we would generally, I think you mentioned this already, but we would usually keep like enough for like 3 days worth of meals, that being meat, milk, veggies, and then obviously a lot of beer. There's an on and an off switch, and there's also something called eco mode, and it's advertised that that mode will, you know, save energy. It won't work as hard, so you won't use as much energy. We tried it. I really couldn't see a difference, and I mean, obviously that's an unscientific review or way to say this, but yeah, it honestly couldn't figure out if it did anything. If anything, I kind of thought that it made it draw more energy from the battery, so yeah, we just didn't really use it.
So I would say overall we were really happy with this fridge. I would say we would both recommend this fridge. If you are like money conscious and you don't want to spend, I think it's $800 for Dometic or up, then this one really did the job. Like we were really happy. Besides like the Aeroc thing, everything worked fine. We never had issues. So
we'll put it back in our van and kind of just show you what it looks like when it's on, the different temperature gauge. There's like a little LCD panel that will show you. So here's what it looks like on the inside. 2 little compartments. You can also remove that if you just want to use one bigger compartment. A thing I guess we forgot to mention, you shouldn't put children into this refrigerator. Based on the warning sign, somebody must have done this. Only in America. Even in here. Okay, so this is the cord that comes from, like, connects to the fridge. It has just a little 12-volt DC adapter, and then we bought this on Amazon for like $6. It hooks directly to the battery, and all you have to do is plug that in like that, then we can turn the fridge on. See, the fridge is off, but there is indication that it's receiving power. So to turn it on, you just click it like that. So right now we just turned it on, so it's at 68 degrees, which is probably about the temperature outside. Okay, so right now it's been exactly 1 hour, and it's already down to 36 degrees, so you probably reached 39, I don't know, half hour ago, 20 minutes ago at least. Another thing I'll show you is just the different settings. So you can switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. That's to turn on the eco, and I believe that's the non-eco, and then it just filters back through.
Thank you very much for watching. I really hope this video was helpful. If you have any other questions, just write them down below in the comments and we will respond as soon as we can.
See ya.
Thank you.